Welcome to Tarot Time with Mistitarot, answers for your everyday questions. Coming to you live from the air capital of the world. Call in now, 917-388-4316, to get your question answered on air by Misty. Too shy? You can ask your questions in the chat room or email your questions to emailtarot@yahoo.com before the show. And here she is now, the diva of divination, Misty Tarot.
Good Thursday night, everybody. It's me. I'm back again. It's Misty Tarot coming to you live from a beautiful ICT, where I hope everything is wonderful wherever you are. So give me a call, 917-388-4316. I'll get your questions answered for you live on air. Of course, you can always ask me right there in the chat room. If you have a question for me, you can private message me, of course. Tonight, I've got some emails. I've got some lengthy emails. Kind of had to read through them a couple of times. There are a lot of fun questions in there. And, of course, I got your Go No Go weekend forecast coming up for you right around 29 past the hour. If we get through it, I'm hearing a lot of static in my ear. So we might have to do one of our wonderful Celino songs, and then I'll have to see what's going on. But right now, we're going to just pretend that it's wonderful and everything's fine, and we're going to get through it. Yay! All right, guys, this week has been busy for me. I was finishing up a wonderful book that I received from Hay House. I get to be a reviewer for Hay House. I'm so blessed and so lucky to get to be a part of that. So they sent me a book, The Angel Therapy Handbook by Doreen Virtue. And may I say, I think everybody would benefit from getting this book. It's a wonderful book. It just walks you through everything. Tells you things about angels. I had no idea. Maybe you guys knew. But she really walks you through it. And it's almost like, I kept hearing the words, it's like, and I hate to use the term, but it's like an idiot's guide to angel hierarchy. And to let you know, like, the order of things and what they can do and what you can do with them. And it's just, it was amazing. So if you get a chance, go to my website, mistitarot.com, and look at the review I put up there. And, of course, there's links to places where you can buy the wonderful book. And check it out for yourselves. I think it's something that everybody should look into, whether you believe that way or not. I think it's just something that would definitely open your eyes to a whole new world of possibilities. You never know until you read, something that says, oh, maybe I do believe that way. So it's all about evolving, guys. Evolution. So why don't you pick up a book and check it out. See what sparks your interest. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and get through some of these lengthy emails. And we'll see how it all turns out. Because there's a couple in here I feel really pressed about. But we're going to start with a fun one. And this one is from E. I'm going to call her E. And she's just wanting to know about a guy. Not just a guy. I mean, someone from an online dating site wants to meet her for a drink. So let's see, E. Basically, she just, I think, wants to know if he's going to pass the Misty Tarot crazy test. He's not crazy. He's a little controlling. But he's really been working on himself. He's another person that's on his own spiritual journey. And he's had a lot of sorrows and heartaches in his life. So he's trying to clean things out and turn things around. He's trying to make a shift for himself. But to the core of it, he's a really nice guy. He does like to express himself. He's just, right now he's just guarded. So it's going to come out a little strong and a little controlling. But really, really nice. And I think you guys would have a good time just talking about stuff. I don't see a connection, but I have a feeling you already knew that. but it's one of those, it would be good for you guys just to sit with someone new and kind of trade stories. So, it's all good. Yeah, he's just really not your type. But it's okay. He'd be a great friend. So, he's not crazy. Just a little controlling. Had a bad dating life. Haven't we all? Alright. Let's get to another one. Because that's just making me smile. Because I want to say a lot more, but I'm not going to. Let's get into something a little bit more serious. I have a wonderful email here from Janine. And I have read for Janine before, and I just love her spirit. But this time she's asking, she's asked permission from her sister. Her sister's going through a really tough time. She is a contract employee for a division of the government. Need I say anything? No, I don't think so. So we all know, things are looking kind of bleak on that front. She's just got a lot of emotional stress. Her daughter has some health concerns, and it's a catch. She's caught between her family and her job, and she is the provider for the family. So she just really needs some insight on things. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for Janine's sister. And let's see if we can give her some kind of news, some kind of good news, some kind of something. Here's the thing. Okay, your sister knows exactly what's going on, obviously. I mean, she's in control of her life, and she knows exactly what's going on. So she needs to not take on other things as well. Okay, and by this I'm talking about either her husband or her boyfriend or her partner. Okay, there's a male in her life that she's taking on his stress as well as her stress, plus the family stress, plus her, all of her friends at work. So she needs to really just kind of be in the moment with herself and stay true to herself, and I guess, just not borrow trouble from other people. She needs to just stay strong with her, let them deal with their stress. She needs to let them deal with it. And she has a really bad habit of taking on other people. And it's something she's always done all throughout her life, but she needs to close that channel for a second, and just kind of write out what she's going through and what's happening to her, and make sure that she's only looking at herself, because I really do feel like some other people's problems are creeping in on her, and they're big kids. They could take care of it. Other than that, know this about your sister, and tell her that I said she's not trapped, and she knows this. Mentally, she knows what her options are, and she has a wonderful intuition, and she knows what's going to happen, what's getting ready to happen. And once she talks it out, like she did with you today, she feels so much better. She kind of bottles it up. She needed an ear. She talked about it. She got it out. And now it's just a sigh of relief. She's not trapped. She knows exactly what's going on. I'm really not worried about her. I feel like she is a valuable employee, and has a lot of experience in what she does. And I don't see things hitting her as hard as it will other people. Okay, so she needs to not worry about pay cuts or shutdowns or anything right now, because I don't feel like it's going to be hitting her at all. So, and I know that might be impossible for her to think about, but I'm just saying, okay? I don't feel like it's going to have anything to do with her. She really appreciated talking to you. I would like to see you call her more. I know life interrupts, but she really needs that. And also, your niece is a lot like you. And she sits there and says, wow, she's just like Janine. So, I want you to know that, and I want you to make sure that you keep that line of communication open, because they need someone like you in their life on a daily basis. Other than that, mom's coming around really heavy. And it's just a matter of, you know, whether mom's here or has passed. The whole message here is to be strong, to do for yourself, to know what you have, which she already does, and to get through it. Because guess what? For some reason, even though it feels like the world's coming down on her and it feels like everything's going to affect her, it's not. There's the happy news. It's not going to affect her. It feels like it's going to, but it's not. This isn't going to hit her. And I know that sounds impossible, but it's not. I'm really strong in that. This is not going to affect her. She's going to come out so much better. I don't see her losing her job. I don't see a pay cut. I think her daughter is going to be just fine. And everything's good. She just had a human moment. Everything got bottled up. She needed to let it out. And it's going to be fine. So keep in touch with me and let me know. But I'm really strong on this. I really feel compelled to tell her that she is still in control of the environment. And if she wants things to go bad, she can definitely entertain that for as long as she wants. But I don't see it happening that way. So, and that makes me happy. Really, really happy. So, woo! I'm good. She's good. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm sitting here going, is that all I wanted to say? I want to go back to the mom thing. I really, you know, you guys, I really want to go back to the mom thing. And I really, Janine, I want you to hang out with your family more. And I want you guys to lift each other up. And I want you to just pray about this with her. But yeah, she's going to be fine. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it's good. All right. And one more email, and then I'm going to get to the switchboards. And this one is from Anna. And she's wanting to know about a gentleman that she knows who's just kind of having a hard time. He's kind of done some dirty stuff in his life. I don't know how else to put it. Marriages, cheating, and he kind of feels like there's a spell put on him. And Anna's just wanting to know what is going on. Obviously, there's a spiritual battle. We're just wanting to find the source. So, let's see. I think that's a fun question. And like she says, 2 heads are better than 1. I love that. Yes, it does center around the heart. However, this is the interesting thing, and this is when I first read that email, I kind of chuckled to myself. This is obviously by his doing, but it's also him doing it to himself, okay? So this is not like karma. This is obviously not a spell. This is not somebody doing something to him. This is himself doing it to himself. This is his own guilt and his own conscience and his higher spirit himself crashing down on him. So that's what that's about. Also, he needs help on an addiction level when it comes to women. He has some issues with women that are really deep-seated, and it very much is an addiction. And that's what his spirit is trying to tell him. But it scares him to admit that, and it scares him to actually take a step forward. He's paralyzed with fear. So, because he doesn't want to be judged. He doesn't want to be viewed a certain way. So, I think that's where, you know, if you're going to say something to this guy, I'd get into that. I'd get into a sexual type of addiction. Because this is what's going on. He knows it's wrong because, see, there's other stuff too. There's other stuff going on I'm not going to get into. Maybe I'll email you. But he does have a sexual addiction. So, that's where that's coming through. There's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of upbringing. There's just a lot of stuff going on with him in that. And when he is married, or if he is, yeah, he's married. Okay. So this has always been a problem. This is a pattern. And women haven't been accepting it. They might have known it. Obviously, I think some of them did. but they didn't look at it for what it was. They looked at him as like, you know, calling him a dog and all of that stuff, or it is what it is, instead of actually looking at him and seeing that he needed help. So look at that. I think that's something that would set him free if you were to talk to him about that. That's where this battle is coming in. It's himself. He's doing it to himself. So it's just a conflict with mind, body, and spirit. So he definitely needs to get himself in balance and his spirit in balance. And if there's any way to bring that up to someone, which I don't know if there's a good way to bring that up to someone, I would just personally say it. But that's me. I would. I'd just say, hey, you need to go see Dr. Drew. That's what I'd say. But you do it how you do it, Anna. I know you're going to be just fine, but at least you know now what you're walking into. Okay, guys, let's get to the phone lines. I feel like I'm in a time warp. It's like 16 minutes. Poof, gone. And I did know where I was going, but I forgot. Oh, yeah, I'm going to Florida. Good evening, Florida.
Good evening, Misty.
How are you?
I'm alright.
What can I do for you? What's going on? What's behind that I'm live?
I need to work. I can't find anything to do. I'm not working. I need to work.
You need to work. Okay. Let's see what's going on. You've been putting a lot of stuff out there, haven't you?
Yeah, not lately though. I put so much out already.
You don't even know where you're going. I love it. So, okay, here's the thing though. Your mind's not wanting to talk about that. I'm getting a partnership thing going on. Is there a love question in here? Because that's what your mind is wanting to talk about. It's not wanting to talk about work, it's wanting to talk about love.
Well, the love situation, I let him go.
Mm-hmm.
He called like 65 times. I have this block feature on my phone.
Okay.
He called 65 times. Finally, I unblocked the phone, and I'm sorry, I'm this. I don't want to hear it. Been there, done that. Too many sorries in the same moment.
Right.
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Well, that just seems to be consuming your brain right now, though.
Well, I would say so. After he called and called and called, and he's back on block now. So.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
That's not a good situation.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No. It's not. And you recognize that. And you know the truth about it. Because you're getting the truth card. I know you know it. You're saying it. So what do we got to do to get him out of your mind so that you can unblock and get the prosperity coming in and getting the job coming in? Because I feel like there's things out there. I just feel like this is such a hold. It's almost like someone has you trapped in a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So you recognize that it's a toxic relationship and that all you guys would ever do is fight and that there's not a true foundation to the relationship, okay? Would you agree with any of that?
Totally right.
Okay. So you need to work on letting that go. I want you, if there is anything in your house that has anything to do with him, you need to treat it like bad voodoo and get it out of the house. Pictures, everything. It's got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him that.
Yeah. It's got to go. It's blocking you.
Oh, yeah. I realize that. There's nothing good that can come from that situation.
No. No. Okay. So if you know that, okay, cool. So let's move on to the job now. We've recognized it. We've talked about it. So you need to get rid of pictures, letters, whatever you have. Burn it. Whatever it is you need to do. Okay, because it really is. It's almost like it's like a spirit. He has got such an attachment to you that he's keeping you down. So you really need to cut cords. You need to pray. You need to get into meditation. You need to picture. You need to picture like you fanning yourself, like you're getting his spirit off of you, and get it, like sweep it out of the house. You need to sweep it out of the house. Okay? So, now let's go back to the job. Provided you take care of that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, see, it's gonna come through. But I really, again, let's go back. I really, really want you to do this because it's serious. I mean, this is a serious thing. So you need to take care of that. Clean your house out, okay? Spiritually, get rid of him, okay? And stop. Just delete him. Change your phone number. Something. You've got to get away from this dude. But in the next 2 weeks, if you work on that, in the next 2 weeks, he will be completely gone, and that's where you're going to feel your creativity and your freedom and your talent and everything come back to you. Okay, so really, this is the block. You want to know why you don't have a job? It's because you're allowing somebody to hold on to you and hold you down. Spiritually. Not just mentally, but spiritually. And you've got to put up a wall of protection around yourself. Okay, 3 weeks. If you do this, because you don't have to do it, because it's free will. I'm just saying. 3 weeks, things are really going to turn around for you, and you're really going to start seeing money come in, and you're going to see a good job, and you're going to see yourself as the person you were meant to be. You're going to see yourself as the queen. So, you've got to make these decisions to get rid of him. You can't answer that phone again.
I understand that totally. I wasn't answering from the get-go, but yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's going on. You wanted to know what's going on with the job situation. That's it. Sometimes, it really doesn't matter what we want. Sometimes people do have such a hold on us that it can wear us down and hold on to us, and we don't even know why the drama's coming in or why this is happening. So you need to do your best to get rid of that, and your job will come through for you. Just got to clean it out.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, get out the Bible and the oil.
Okay.
And let me know what happens.
Okay.
All right, you have a great weekend.
You do the same. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. I'm telling you, people, I mean, I know it sounds funny and stuff, but it's just true. 65 times, somebody's calling you 65 times. It's time to change your phone number. Don't go back there. No. That's more than their phone. They're blowing up. It's consuming you. It's taking your energy. Don't let people do that to you. You can't. It's not going to happen. All right, let's take a Skype call. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, how are you this evening?
I am well. How are you?
I'm wonderful. What can I do for you?
I would love to know, what do you see for me for the next 3 months?
Okay. Good stuff, actually. yeah, you're going to get through the rest of this month, okay? So let's just call March what it is. It's March. It's, it comes in like a lion and out like a lamb. So let's just get through it, all right? We're going to deal with matters of the heart this month. We're going to deal on healing it. We're going to deal with not letting others take advantage of us anymore, okay?
Okay.
And we're going to work on just how people treat us and not letting them treat us the way they do anymore.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what's going on for the rest of this month. Okay, so next month, you're going to get through all of these wonderful things, and you're going to work on it. And here comes money. Okay, so that's going to be gifts to you. And not only that, but I want you to, okay, so are you working right now?
No, I am not.
Okay, this is going to come in for a job. Okay, so you're going to get a job. Things are going to be coming in for you. I also think right in like the second week of April, you're going to get an unexpected check. And it's just going to be a little something and a little extra, okay?
Wow.
And also I want you to look down. Like starting April 1st, I want you to, wherever you go, look down. Because I feel like you're going to be getting gifts of coins.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay, and make sure you check your pockets as well. Coat pockets, things like that. But just it's going to be a shower of money. It's April showers of money. So,
wow.
Why do I want to go back to child rhymes with you? I do. Did you used to do a lot of poems when you were a kid?
Poem?
Yeah, like the months. There's ways to remember the months. I really feel like I'm going back to like an inner child with you right now. You can figure that out later. Something in me is wanting to play. Something in me is wanting to tell you about poems and like childhood, like nursery rhymes and stuff. So.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so maybe we just need to approach April as fun, lighthearted spring, a new birth, this kind of thing. Okay. That was interesting. I mean, I want to like play clap hands and all that stuff. Okay, so May, blessings, more blessings come in. But I also feel like you're going to have to put yourself in front of people that have a tendency to judge. Okay, and I think this is going to be on all fronts with your life, personal and with job. So just stay calm. God's got it, and everything's going to be fine, and you're going to be receiving even more that you want and need. Okay, you're going to be provided for. Your needs are met. So that's good. May's good.
So you're saying that people will be judging me?
Yeah, they're just gonna be coming down on you, kind of trying to stifle you because they see that things have picked up for you, and that's what happens. We start to get happy, and others around us don't like it so much when they're not happy. So they kind of have a tendency to try to control and judge. So just watch out for other people and just kind of wave them on and go, no, I'm blessed. Get your own life straight, and you'll get some good stuff too. And then June, creativity, talent, like everything hits you at once, and your intuition and spirit are in full swing for the summer.
Wow.
Okay, so are you deeply spiritual? Are you meditator?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am.
Step it up.
Okay.
In these next 3 months, well, this month especially, when you're dealing with your heart, that's really what you need to be working on, is your heart. And I really want you to step it up. I want you to step up all of it. And so that way by June, you can just be your complete psychic self.
Okay. Do you see love coming?
Oh, let's see. Yes, I do. I actually, I see a whirlwind, and I hope you're not opposed to marriage. I see it being really quick, really swift, and everything you've wanted.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's going to come in like July. So do your heart work now.
Oh my God.
Okay, because this is something that has been set in a divine motion. You are definitely on the path for this. So make sure you're working on your heart this month so that all of these journeys and all these up and downs that you've been going through will take you right to this person.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So is that a good thing?
Is he someone from my past?
No.
Oh my God.
This is total new energy.
Wow.
Cool thing is, he's done the same thing. He's on, maybe not as intense as you, but he has really looked at himself, and
Wow.
he's making sure everything's straight. So just, if you get a flyer for something, or if you get an email saying something about a heart meditation, I really want you to do this work, because he's doing the same thing, and you guys are on the same kind of path. So I just don't feel like he's in your area yet. I feel like he's moving in. So.
Oh my God. This is great. This is very good. But one last thing, will I get through March? March seems a little difficult for me.
Yeah, you're going to get through it. You're just going to step up your prayer and meditations, and you're going to recognize that it deals with matters of the heart, and that you need to, even though it might not feel like it, you really need to work on the way people treat you and the way you've taught them to treat you. And I want you to turn that around, and I want you to heal the heart and do the forgiveness and all the things that you need. That's how you're going to get through it. You're going to put yourself in a deeper meditation and really write things out and change the way people talk to you and act towards you.
That's true. You hit the nail on the head. That's very, very true. Because that's what's really keeping me somewhat closed off.
Right. Keeping you down, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
I sure will, and you as well. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And that's what happens, guys. Sometimes, it's not what we think it is. Sometimes it's something completely different. So, I urge all of you, if you feel stagnant, if you feel like you can't get through it, go in a little bit deeper and make sure that you're doing, your heart forgiveness, and that you're getting out there and you're making sure that everything's okay, and that you're watching how people treat you. Because really, spiritual warfare, it's a real thing, guys. We got to protect ourselves from it. All right.